Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Domonique. I hope everyone is having a great day. As you can tell from the title, this is my first trimester pregnancy update. This is my second pregnancy. I cannot believe I'm sitting here saying that, like, I am pregnant with my second child. This is so crazy. I'm super excited. I'm just so ready to meet my baby. During my first trimester, I took note of everything that was happening, and I'm going to be kind of like comparing different symptoms to my first pregnancy, just to show you guys that every pregnancy is definitely different, and this pregnancy has taught me that for real. Okay. So as you can see, I do have some snacks. So this is going to be a laid back update video. I'm going to be snacking, eating while I'm talking, just girl to girl, like girlfriend. I'm just talking to my girlfriend and just telling you what happened in my first trimester. So symptoms. Before I even knew I was pregnant, like that week up to when I found out, y'all, how I found out is a whole nother video. Okay. Y'all gonna be like, oh, what? So I'm definitely going to have to do like a story time and tell you guys how I found out I was pregnant. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. So that week before I found out I was pregnant, I remember Sean had these Doritos. I still can't eat them to this day. He had those spicy, and I love them, the spicy Doritos, and they made me so freaking sick on the stomach. He was sitting in bed eating them. I'm like, boy, if you don't get out of my face with them darn Doritos, like the smell was just horrible. And I never, like, that smell didn't bother me because I like the chips myself. So at first I'm like, I don't know, what is wrong with my nose? What's going on? And then I started getting cramps and my toes started cramping, and I had cramps really bad with SKYLAR when I was pregnant with SKYLAR. So like all of that was happening that week leading up to when my cycle was supposed to come on. And I'm like, But I mean, I really didn't think too much about it because I wasn't thinking I was pregnant. Morning sickness was horrible, horrible. Okay, with SKYLAR, I had morning sickness, but I feel like it was more manageable. Like this time around, y'all, I was miserable. I actually threw up. Like I actually threw up this time. Like with SKYLAR, I was sick from time to time, but I never actually threw up. So, like that was, and I hate to throw up. I had excruciating back pain. Like my back was like on 10. My morning sickness, it lasted for about, I would say 3 to 4 weeks, but it felt like it was forever. Bloating, I still have moments like where I'm bloating, but now my stomach is like really pop, you know. But in my first trimester, my stomach was really like bloating really bad. Mood swings, baby. I could be happy one second, crying 1 second, laughing 1 second, mad 1 second. My mood, I was just so emotional and just so moody. It was just crazy. And I don't remember all of these things with SKYLAR. Like I went back and I looked at my pregnancy update with SKYLAR, and I mean, I had morning sickness, but it was not this bad. Like this time around, it was horrible. And I think the fact that I'm a stay at home and I have a toddler made it 10 times worse, because with SKYLAR, I was able to, you know, if I was sick, I was in school, like I was in college, I would just come back to my dorm from class and, you know, just chill. And if I was sick, I'd go to sleep or do whatever. But being a mom and a wife, I gotta work through that. But thankfully, Sean was there during that time and really helped me out, especially when I was sick. He would take SKYLAR and just let me sleep, or just let me, you know, let me deal with that nausea and all of that stuff. So he really did help. But during the day when he was at work, it was horrible. Like I'm feeling sick and she wanting to play and all this stuff. So morning sickness. So passing out has been something that I've had to deal with in my first trimester. It was so horrible. So I passed out, I think, about 3 or 4 times within my first trimester. the last time that I passed out, I was at the Taste of Chicago, and I literally hit the ground. Sean tried to catch me, but I hit the ground. I scraped my arm up, and when I came back to, they were pouring water on me, and just, everybody was around me. Are you okay? Are you okay? And y'all, my clothes, everything was soaked because they were throwing bottles of water on me. I know they had a towel around my neck. Then they called the the ambulance rescue squad, and they came. They did the routine checkup, and everything came out fine. But y'all know I have vasovagal, where sometimes I can get lightheaded and pass out, and different stuff would trigger that. So it was really hot out that day, and me being pregnant, it triggers everything 10 times worse. So yeah, passing out. And also when I actually flew to Chicago the first time, I passed out in the airport. Thankfully, like, my mom was there, my cousins was there, but that's been something I've been having to deal with. My sleep pattern has changed, y'all. I can wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, and don't go back to 7 o'clock. Like, I had this symptom with SKYLAR. Like, what is it? I don't know why I want to say sleep apnea, but I know there's sleep apnea. But when your sleep pattern is like messed up, like, y'all, I could literally just like wake up in the middle of the night and just be wide awake. And I don't like that because I'll be tired when SKYLAR gets up. Trimester, I was very tired, very fatigued. Like, y'all, I was tired, like really tired. It was just crazy. It was like I could not get enough sleep. Sleep was my very best friend, and I'm naturally a person that likes to sleep, honestly. So it was just like 10 times worse. Like, y'all, I could just sleep and lay in bed all freaking day. Vitamins. I've been taking vitamins since the beginning. Iron pills. I also take iron pills. I was taking iron pills before I was pregnant. I had to take iron pills when I was pregnant with SKYLAR. But I am naturally like borderline anemic. So I take iron pills regardless if I'm pregnant or not. Peeing like crazy. It's like the baby is big as nothing, and it's like, why is my bladder out of control? Burping. So burping has been something, and being gassy has been something that I've been having to deal with since like the beginning up to now. Like, it's horrible, and I would get like real bad like cramps and gassy pains. And I remember this with SKYLAR, but this time I feel like it's 10 times worse. I feel like everything is just 10 times worse, or maybe I just didn't remember it being this bad. But yeah, but other than like the pains and everything like that, I'm super excited. This has been, it was a challenging first trimester, but I'm glad that it's over, and everything started to like, ease up at 10 weeks. I still have minor like back pains and stuff, but closer to the end of my trimester, everything started to ease up. So if you're in your first trimester and you're going through the cycle of, morning sickness, back pains, and just like those different symptoms, I know for some it could last your whole entire pregnancy, but most of the time it's over like at the end of your first trimester. I know for me, it was over with SKYLAR at the end, and with this pregnancy, it eased up at the end of my first trimester. So that's just a little light for you guys. There's light at the end of the tunnel. You can get through this. We can get through this. I'm super, super, super excited to just be a mom again. Like, this is so crazy. SKYLAR is going to have a freaking sibling. Like, I'm going to have a whole nother child. Like, what? It's so crazy. Also, leave me some questions down below. Like, What do you guys want to know, especially when I do my second trimester update? Or do you guys want me to do, like, this is what I was thinking. I could do first trimester update, second trimester update, and then when I get into my third trimester, do it more frequently. Or do you guys want me to start doing them like every 2 to 3 weeks? So just let me know, and let me know any questions that you guys may have. Something weird that I've been craving. Oh my gosh, I know y'all gonna be like, but I have been craving. I'm ashamed to say this because I know y'all gonna be like, girl, like what the heck? How did you even think of that combination? But in my first trimester, I was tearing this down, honey. I was tearing down cake icing and pickles. I know. But I was loving pickles. And then I was getting ready to make cupcakes one day. And, I was like eating some of the icing. And then I was eating pickles. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just scoop some of this ice on the pickle. And then I liked it. And then I started eating it. And that's how it happened, okay? Don't judge me, okay? It's good. Try it. You may like it. About to be 19 weeks. So when I was, I think your first trimester is over at 14 weeks. I really wasn't showing at all. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this and found it useful. Just me sharing my symptoms and things that I've been going through, and just letting you guys know that we can get through this together. Pregnancy can be challenging, but you are growing a miracle inside of you. You are strong, you are powerful, you are brave. You can do this. And I just wish the best of luck to any other mom to be, or if you're a mom for the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth time. I just wish positive vibes and blessings to you. So yeah, let me just go ahead and end this video, eat my snacks, and I'll probably just take a nap, okay? But I'll see you guys later. Make me fall to my knees.